Have you ever dreamed of a place that seems almost impossible? A place where two worlds, so different, blend together in the most unexpected way? Imagine waking up to the smell of buttery croissants, their warmth drifting through the air, while just outside, the wild scent of orchids and the call of tropical birds remind you that you're deep in the Amazon. Here, French is spoken as easily as the local Creole, and the rhythm of life is a unique mix of European elegance and jungle adventure. Welcome to French Guiana, a true anomaly, a piece of Europe nestled on the northern edge of South America, bordered by Brazil and Suriname, and facing the endless Atlantic. It's a place that's both familiar and completely foreign, where the map tells one story but the land tells another. Here you can start your morning sipping espresso at a sunlit French cafe, surrounded by the chatter of locals and travelers alike. And in the very same day, you can board a boat and glide into the heart of the Amazon, where the jungle's secrets await. This is a land of contrasts, elegant European buildings and currency, set against a backdrop of untamed rainforest. The streets are lined with colonial facades, but just beyond, the jungle pulses with life, reminding you that nature is always close. It's a place where cultures collide and blend, where people from Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Americas have come together over centuries, creating a society that's vibrant, diverse, and full of surprises. Here, every face tells a different story, and every street corner offers a new discovery. Picture yourself wandering through colorful markets, where the air is thick with the scent of spices and tropical fruit, and then stepping into the cool shade of the jungle, where sunlight filters through ancient trees, and every path leads to a new adventure. We'll meet the people who call this place home, vendors serving up spicy Creole dishes, guides who know the rainforest's every secret, and families who blend old traditions with new ways of life. We'll taste the food, hear the music, and feel the heartbeat of French Guiana beneath the canopy of the Amazon. Let's step off the beaten path together, trading the ordinary for the extraordinary, and discover how European style and wild nature can exist side by side in one of the world's most surprising places. French Guiana is calling, a land where the sunrise paints the river gold, and every day brings a new story. It's an experience like no other, waiting for those willing to explore. This is a story of survival and celebration, of cultures mixing and thriving, and of the beauty that emerges when different worlds meet and create something entirely new. So are you ready? Let's begin our journey into this remarkable land and see what wonders French Guiana has in store for us. Where is this amazing place? Tucked away on the northeastern edge of South America, there's a land where the Amazon rainforest meets the rhythms of Europe. It's a place that feels both familiar and completely unexpected, where the wild green canopy stretches for miles and the city of Cayenne pulses with a unique energy. French Guiana sits on South America's northeastern coast, bordered by the vastness of Brazil to the south and east, and the vibrant country of Suriname to the west. Its coastline faces the Atlantic, where rivers wind through dense jungle before meeting the sea. But here's the cool part: French Guiana isn't an independent country. Instead, it's an overseas department of France, making it a true outpost of Europe on the edge of the Amazon. The French tricolor and the European Union flag fly proudly here, thousands of kilometers from Paris. The euro is the official currency, and French is spoken everywhere, from bustling markets to quiet neighborhoods. Street signs, government offices, and schools all reflect this European connection. People here are full citizens of France and the European Union. They vote in French elections, carry EU passports, and enjoy the rights and responsibilities of any European citizen. This special status creates a fascinating blend of cultures. French Guiana is a true melting pot, where traditions from Europe, Africa, Asia, and the Americas come together in daily life. European-style roads and modern hospitals stand alongside lively markets and neighborhoods filled with people from all walks of life. Creole, Native American, Hmong, and many other communities, each adding their own flavor to the region's identity. You'll also find French expats and families who have brought their customs and cuisine from the mainland, blending them with local traditions. In Cayenne, it's not unusual to see someone dressed in Parisian fashion strolling past vibrant stands overflowing with Amazonian fruits you won't find anywhere else in Europe. The city's architecture tells its own story. Old colonial buildings stand side by side with colorful Caribbean-style homes, creating a visual blend of history and culture. Cafes buzz with conversation in French, while families relax in parks surrounded by a mix of European and tropical influences. The familiar and the new blend seamlessly, making daily life both comfortable and full of surprises. French Guiana invites you to reflect on what it means to be European, South American, or something entirely unique. It's a place where identities overlap and boundaries blur. Festivals and parades celebrate this diversity, with people wearing traditional dress and modern styles side by side, music and dance echoing the many roots of the community. All of this unfolds against the backdrop of one of the world's most breathtaking natural environments: lush rainforests, winding rivers, and a coastline teeming with life. French Guiana is a place to experience with all your senses. Taste exotic fruits, hear the rhythms of local music, and feel the warmth of its people. Let's take a closer look at this extraordinary blend of cultures, nature, and history, a place where the French Amazonian heartbeat is felt in every moment. Beyond the towns and villages where the roads end and the world seems to pause, lies the true heart of French Guiana, the vast, mysterious Amazon rainforest. This is a place where nature reigns supreme, untouched by the rush of modern life, and every inch teems with secrets waiting to be discovered. Over 90% of French Guiana is covered by this thick primeval jungle, a living cathedral of green where ancient trees stretch skyward and sunlight filters through a tapestry of leaves. Here, the air is heavy with the scent of earth and growing things, and the diversity of life is astonishing. Step inside and you're instantly enveloped by a symphony of sounds. The playful chatter of monkeys swinging through the branches, the vibrant squawks of parrots flashing their colors in the sunlight, and the constant hypnotic buzz of insects. Every step reveals new wonders, from tiny frogs hidden in the undergrowth to butterflies that shimmer like living jewels. If you're lucky and patient, you might catch a glimpse of a wild jaguar moving silently through the shadows, or watch squirrel monkeys leap from tree to tree. Giant river otters play in the water, while the scarlet ibis with its brilliant red feathers stands out against the green. The rainforest is home to countless rare and remarkable creatures, each playing a part in this intricate ecosystem. The best way to explore this magical world is by gliding along the winding rivers in a traditional pirogue, a long, narrow boat that lets you slip quietly through the water. As you travel, you'll spend your nights in simple riverside huts, falling asleep to the soothing chorus of the jungle, and waking to the calls of birds at dawn. It's a journey that brings you closer to the rhythms of nature. Much of this wild land is protected by the Guiana Amazonian Park, one of the largest national parks in the European Union. The park not only safeguards the rainforest's incredible biodiversity, but also supports the local indigenous communities who have lived here for generations, drawing on their deep knowledge of the land. Guided tours led by local experts reveal the delicate balance of this ecosystem. You'll learn to spot animal tracks on the forest floor, discover plants with powerful medicinal properties, and hear stories passed down through generations. The wisdom of the forest is shared in every step, reminding us how much there is to learn from nature. Exploring the rainforest is more than just an adventure, it's a journey for your spirit. Immersed in the wild, you feel a deep connection to the earth, a sense of awe at nature's raw power and beauty. The experience is both humbling and uplifting, leaving you changed in ways you never expected. Here, surrounded by the endless green, you gain a profound respect for the Amazon's untamed beauty and the delicate web of life it sustains. It's a place that inspires wonder and reflection. The rainforest is humbling, inspiring, and unforgettable. A living treasure that leaves its mark on all who visit, and a reminder of the wild wonders our world still holds. Not all of French Guiana's stories are happy. Off the coast, the Île du Salut, Salvation Islands, hold a darker past. For almost 100 years, these islands were a famous French prison colony, most known for Devil's Island. The remains of cell blocks and lonely cells are now taken over by the jungle filled with memories of suffering. Alfred Dreyfus, who was wrongly found guilty, and Henri Charrière, who wrote the book Papillon, were among its prisoners. Today, the islands are a strange mix of tropical beauty and sad history. The old guards' living areas are now hotels, and wild animals roam where prisoners once worked hard. Visiting is a strong reminder of how strong people can be and how life comes back after bad times. The Salvation Islands are hauntingly beautiful, a part of history you'll never forget. From history to the future, French Guiana is home to the Guiana Space Centre near Kourou. Europe's main spaceport launches Ariane rockets from the middle of the jungle. Its location near the equator gives rockets an important push, making it a global center for space travel. On launch days, the jungle shakes as rockets fly into the sky, an amazing sight. Visitors can tour the complex, see launch pads, buildings where parts are put together, and the high-tech Jupiter Control Center. The museum makes space science exciting for all ages. Here, old rainforest meets new technology. The Space Center is not just a building, it's part of French Guiana's living landscape. It's a place where dreams of exploring, both on Earth and in space, come alive. In French Guiana, the future launches from the jungle. To truly know French Guiana, taste its food. A mix of French, Creole, Amazonian, Asian, and African flavors. Markets are full of exotic fruits, vegetables, and fresh fish. Try bouillon d'awara, a rich stew of smoked fish, chicken, and awara palm fruit, a symbol of being together. French pastries and strong coffee start the day. Creole dishes like chicken colombo and spicy seafood bring the heat. Cassava flatbread and river fish show off jungle flavors. Sip a strong rum drink called rum agricole or a tea punch, or enjoy fresh passion fruit juice. Every meal tells a story of mixing cultures and adapting. In French Guiana, food is a delicious journey through culture. What truly makes French Guiana unforgettable are its people and their stories. The Maroons, who are descendants of escaped slaves, live peacefully with the rainforest, keeping their special traditions alive. Elders share wisdom about the river, the forest, and old art. The Hmong community, who moved from Laos in the 1970s, turned the land into successful farms. Their market in cacao is famous for fresh produce and their strong spirit. Stories from Kofi, a Maroon elder, and Mai, a Hmong farmer, show how strong people can be when they adapt and work together. These meetings are the real treasures of travel. In French Guiana, every face has a story of survival and hope. The spirit of the land lives in its people. Ready to visit? Getting to French Guiana is easy. Fly directly from Paris to Cayenne. Visitors from the EU and UK don't need a visa for short visits. The dry season, July-December, is best for jungle adventures and rocket launches. The rainy season, January-June, brings lush green scenery. Pack light, breathable clothes, strong shoes, and bug spray. Rent a car for the coast, use pirogues or local flights for the inside of the country. Book jungle tours with good guides for safety and to learn more. Greet locals with a friendly bonjour, and try a few words of Creole. Travel with curiosity and respect. Let French Guiana surprise you. French Guiana is a land of opposites. European comfort meets Amazonian wildness. Rockets launch from the jungle, history stays on beautiful islands, and cultures blend into a vibrant picture. This is more than just a place to visit. It's an experience that changes you. Here, nature's power and human strength shine. Help protect nature and different cultures by visiting. In a world where everything can seem the same, French Guiana stands out. Picture yourself sipping coffee in Cayenne, floating down a jungle river, or watching a rocket shoot into the sky. Let this hidden paradise spark your sense of wonder. Thank you for joining me. May your trips be full of discovery and joy. Until next time, keep exploring.